Hello audience, I'm Timothy Weal, and this is Knowledge is Power. Bob Ross. Whether young or old, you might know his name for the most recognized and watched TV art show in history, The Joy of Painting. With his happy little clouds and pretty little mountains, he soothed the ears of his viewers from the show's beginnings in 1983 until 1994 when he had to stop the show due to illness. But what do you know about the man behind the easel? He was born in 1942 in Daytona Beach, Florida, to Ollie, a clerk and a waitress, and Jack Ross, a builder and a carpenter. They divorced when he was only a year and a half, and Bob stayed with his father in Orlando. He dropped out his freshman year of high school and worked as a carpenter with his father, where he reportedly lost the tip of his left index finger and kept alligators and armadillos as pets. When he was 17, he joined the United States Air Force. In the next several years, he married his first wife, Linda Brown, with whom he had a son, Stephen.
Steve's been painting since he was about 12 years old, and I think you'll find he's absolutely fantastic. Steve, welcome to the show today.
Thanks, Dan.
Tell you what, I'm going to turn it over to Steve, and I'll see you later.
He was transferred to a base in Fairbanks, Alaska when he was 20, and by then he and Linda had divorced. But he was soon able to gain custody of his son. It was while he was in Fairbanks that he met his second wife, Jane, who was a civilian worker with the Air Force. Bob worked as a medical records technician and as a part-time bartender. During his time in Alaska, Bob would take his first painting class, start selling his paintings at the bar, and discover his instructor, Bill Alexander. Bill hosted a show similar to what Bob's would become, called The Magic of Oil Painting. He retired from the Air Force and vowed to never yell again and developed the soothing voice that drew in his audience. Upon this retirement, he was offered a position as an art instructor for Bill's company. Leaving his wife and son in Alaska, Bob traveled the country learning the technique, eventually returning to his home state in Florida before being offered to teach his own painting classes in Northern Virginia. He accepted the offer, but had little success. It wasn't until Bill Alexander was called upon again that the show started to pick up. Appearing in a commercial promoting Bob's classes, a local public television station caught wind of Bob's soothing voice and painting techniques, and The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross was born. A fallout with the initial station occurred after just one season, so Bob then took his talents to Muncie, Indiana, where they filmed all 13 episodes of the second season in just 3 days. The show was picked up across the country. Jane and Stephen relocated to Muncie to be with Bob. By the early 90s, the show began being translated and broadcasted internationally in Mexico, Costa Rica, Canada, Turkey, Austria, Iran, Japan, and many more. Bob Ross created his own line of painting products and his own brand of instructional classes with certified instructors throughout the U.S., much like his mentor Bill Alexander had done before him. Bob became a national figure, appearing as a guest on such shows as Live with Regis and Kathy Lee, The Joan Rivers Show, and doing multiple parody commercials for MTV. While his professional life was at its peak, he lost his wife in 1992 after a battle with cancer, while he himself battled with lymphoma. After 31 seasons on the air, The Joy of Painting ended, and he passed away soon after on July 4th, 1995. On what would have been his 70th birthday, Google honored the memory of Bob Ross by depicting him painting in one of the G's in Google, with a nature background and a squirrel on his shoulder, as seen here. If you would like to watch some of the show, you can find clips on YouTube or order the DVDs of full episodes from bobross.com. What do you remember most about Bob Ross? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any ideas for Knowledge is Power videos, send them my way via my Tumblr or Twitter. Both links are in the description. I'm Timothy Weal. Stay frosty.